Devote yourself to an idea, go make it happen, struggle on it, overcome the fear, smile. Don't forget, this is your dream. So if you are one among them who want to pursue your PhD or research, don't worry, I'm going to talk about the opportunity that you have for you now. So everything you need to know about DST Inspire Fellowship is the topic today. So with no more delay, let's get started to the video. Hey ardent learners, this is Caroline Green from Biotechnica. So let's dive into the session. First thing, we are going to talk about what is DST Inspire. What's DST Inspire? First, we have to understand what is Inspire. Inspire is something which inspires, right? Yes. So innovation in science pursuit for inspired research. And this was an innovative program which was actually supported and managed by, we already know about DST, Department of Science and Technology. But what's the motto or what's the purpose of this innovative program, we can say? The main purpose is to attract the young individual and to create a kind of excitement towards research, or we can say the real life science. So that's the main motto of this DST Inspire. Yes. So what is this Inspire program or this innovative program has components? So there are going to be 3 components which is given over here. So let's talk about it. The first component is going to be the scheme for early attraction of the talents, which is going to be seats. We'll be talking about it, who can avail this scholarship, we can talk. The second one is going to be scholarship for higher education. If you want to pursue your bachelor's or your master's, then you can go for this scholarship, which is going to be SHE scholarship. And the next one is going to be assured opportunity for research career. So this only we are going to talk in detail, because under this category, we'll be talking either you can pursue your PhD through this fellowship, and this is going to be the fellowship. Another one is going to be after your PhD. After PhD, we'll be talking about faculty award. Faculty award. So these 2 things we are going to talk in detail about it. The first 2 things are the scholarships, we can say, which is for school students. And the next one, after completing the 12th, what are the opportunity that they have for pursuing their bachelor's or master's. And the last is going to be for pursuing PhD, or we can in common say like it's for research, independent research, or we can say for pursuing PhD. What are the components? We already seen, but we can have a complete overview of what is it about. So Inspire scheme has 3 components. We already know. The first one is going to be seats program. And this seats program is for schools. So students who are in schools can avail this scholarships. And this is going to be Inspire Awards and Inspire internship. When they are young in their schools, we are making them to get excited to the science and make them get interested so that they do real life science. Yes. The second one is going to be SHE programs, and this is after completing their 12th grade. So they can also go in for their bachelor's and master's. So during that time, even a scholarship is given by the Inspire to encourage them and also to make them get excited to the real life science. And here there is going to be Inspire scholarship, and this is mainly based on the awards, or we can say internship opportunity for school students. And this is the scholarship to pursue their bachelor's and master's. And the next we are going to talk this one in detail about it. So AORC, assured opportunity for research career. This is for pursuing PhD. We'll be talking about all the eligibility criteria, and this is after pursuing their PhD. If they want to do an independent research, then they are also given an opportunity, which is going to be Inspire Faculty Award. This is after PhD. After PhD or after they have submitted their thesis, then they can go in for this Fellowship. So one scholarship, which is going to be she, and there's going to be a fellowship, and there's going to be an award and internship for school students. Okay, the first thing we already know about it, but let's have an overview. Scheme for early attraction of talents, and I told you this scholarship, or we can say awards or internship, is for school students. Okay, so what's the main purpose of this one? Yes, so to attract talented youth to study the real science by providing this Inspire awards or internships to 500 or 5,000 to 1 million young learners belonging to the age group who are studying from 10 to 15 years from class 6 to class 10 standard. This awards and internship has been conducted. So they can go in for some internship where people will be talking about it. Conferences will be conducted for them where they used to meet scientists, where they get to know about what is science. So that's the motto of this purpose, which is going to be sheets. The next one, you can see it also arranges some summer camps. Yes, it's very important during summer vacations. Students need some summer camps. So if anybody who gets the seats, then they can go in for summer camps. For about 50,000 science students have been selected and they've been called for the summer camps, and they can talk about the real science. Yes. The next one is going to be SHE program. So which is going to be scholarship for higher education. What's the purpose of it? And this is after 12th. After 12th, if they want to do bachelor's or masters, they would be given a scholarship. They would be given a scholarship every month, and they can use that money and they can study themselves. So we can talk about in detail to enhance the rate of attachment of the talented youth to undertake higher education. So we are creating an interest to make them study higher education or go in for a higher education. So that's the main purpose of this, and it is actually given 10,000 scholarship has been given to young individuals after completing their 12th education. The main feature of the scheme is mentorship support. They have also given some mentors to support them. That's a very nice thing that's been given to students who have completed their 12th grade, or they can pursue their bachelor's or master's. The next we are going to talk in detail. This is what we are going to talk, which is going to be AORC, which is mainly for the research purpose. So we can talk about what's the purpose. It is to attract and nourish young scientific human resources for strengthening R&D, research and development. So there are going to be two things we are going to talk. One is going to be Inspire Fellowship for PhD. Another one is going to be the Inspire Faculty Award Program. Yes. So first we'll talk about this one in detail, which is going to be Inspire Fellowship for PhD. This is for PhD Fellowship. Okay. So what's the age has to be? Yes. The age group belonging to 22 to 27 years actually can participate. I'm going to give you all the eligibility criteria, but let's go in for it to pursue their doctoral degree. Yes. So this second one, which is going to be the Inspire Faculty Scheme, is for postdoctoral research. After you have completed your PhD, if you want to do your postdoctoral, then you can go for it. It was for 1,000 postdoctoral fellowship is given to 1,000 individuals. So this is going to be the Inspire Faculty Program. Okay, first let's talk about PhDs. Yes, Inspire Fellowship for pursuing PhD. Yes. So what are the things how I can do? Who is conducting this one? Yes, we already know it's going to be Department of Science and Technology, or we can call it DST. And the fellowship name is going to be Inspire Fellowship, or we can call it DST Inspire Fellowship, and this is the website. So you can check in for the eligibility criteria, and if you are one among them, then you can look in for this. Check onto the link and apply. Yes. The next one, application mode. Yes, very important. The application mode is always going to be online. You have to go to the website and apply. What's the selection procedure? It's mainly based on the merit. It's purely based on the merit, and the fellowship duration duration is usually for 5 years. Usually for 5 years of PhD, they are going to give you a fellowship, and it can also be extendable. Yes. Okay. So please make a note of this one. The next one. What is the eligibility criteria? Am I eligible for this fellowship? Yes. Let's look into all the details. If you are one among them, then you can apply for this DST Inspire Fellowship to pursue your PhD. The first thing, Inspire Scholar. What is this Inspire Scholar going to be? Suppose if you are someone who were in your school and who have got the seats or the SHE scholarship, then you are going to be the Inspire Scholar. If you are one among them who got this Inspire awards or internship or SHE scholarship, then you are going to be Inspire Scholar. If you are one among them, then you need to have a score of 70% of your marks in your MSc or in your integrated MS or MSc. If you are going to be there, then you can literally apply for this fellowship. Yes. The next one, suppose, ma'am, I'm not belonging to this one, or I can say I'm not an Inspire Scholar. Can I apply? Yes, there's an opportunity, but you have to be the first rank holder in your university. The first rank holder at university level examination in your post-graduation, which can be MSc, anything, and in basic science like physics, chemistry, or it can be any of the applied sciences like biotechnology, whatever it is, then you are eligible to apply. It can be of engineering, or it can be pharmacy, it can be agricultural science, or it can be veterinary, and very important, excluding all the autonomous college in India. Okay, the next one. Listen carefully. So first rank holders at university level examination in graduate in medicine. This is important. If you are doing your MBBS and if you are a rank holder in your medical college or in your university, then you can also avail. If you have an interest to pursue your PhD or we can say research, then you are also eligible. So let me gonna give you a quick overview of who are eligible for it. The first important thing is if you are an Inspire Scholar who has got any seats or SHE scholarship, then you are eligible, but you need to have 70% of minimum marks in your graduation. The second thing, if you are going to be a first rank holder in your university, then you are also eligible to go in for it. And the third important eligibility criteria is if you are going to be a first rank holder in MBBS in your medical university, then you are also eligible to apply for DST Inspire Fellowship for pursuing your PhD. Yes. What are the conditions to be noted? This is very important. Students who are first rank holders in college. I told you, students who are first rank holders in universities can apply. And students who are first rank holders in colleges, it can be autonomous, are not eligible to apply. If you are a topper in a college, then you are not eligible. If you are a topper in the entire university, like all the colleges come together, write a common exam, and if you get first rank in that, then you are eligible for this scholarship. The second important thing is people who have obtained degree through distance education. If you have studied your bachelor's and your master's through distance mode, then you are also not eligible to apply for this fellowship. The third important thing is the first rank holder in any specialization given at MSc or last year are also not eligible to apply for this DST Inspire Fellowship. These things has to be taken into consideration, because if you're applying and if anything has been noted, then your application is actually rejected. Okay, the next one is who are not eligible. Suppose if a student is actually pursuing SRF in any of the research institute, then you are not eligible to apply for this DST Inspire Fellowship. The next important thing is, suppose if anybody has applied for the previous advertisement and if they have been selected for this DST Inspire Fellowship, then they are also not eligible to apply for DST Inspire Fellowship. Suppose you might have another question. Ma'am, I've applied for the previous advertisement, but I've been rejected. Can I apply for it again? No, you cannot apply for it because it's been already rejected by the DST Inspire. Okay, what's the validity period of the fellowship? Usually for PhD, it's going to be 5 years. So the same applies for DST Inspire Fellowship also. So 5 years, and they can also extend if the project is kind of dragging a bit. So 5 years, or it can also be extended based on the project that you have. Okay. The next one, very important. Is it mandatory to produce rank certificate, which is going to be the first rank certificate from the university? This is very important. It's not from the college, it's from the university. It's not from the college and it is from the university. From the university, they have to provide the first rank certificate, which will be given in the appendix. You have to take that and then you have to get the first rank certificate. So is it mandatory to receive this fellowship? Yes. It's very important. Without a first rank certificate, you cannot apply. If you're an Inspire scholar, then it's fine. If you are not a first rank holder, it's fine. But if you're not an Inspire scholar who have not received SHE scholarship or SEED scholarship, then you should definitely provide this first rank certificate from the university, not from the college. Yes. Okay. How is the selection process? Yes, very important. There are 2 levels of selections. So how do they select? How this process actually takes place? Very important. Suppose if an applicant who has already admitted in a PhD program, suppose if I'm already started pursuing my PhD in some of the institute or college or university or research laboratory, then listen carefully. You can also submit for this one and you will be awarded final offer. This is very important. Suppose if you have admitted in a PhD program and if you want to receive a fellowship from a DST Inspire and if you are going to be a first rank holder in the university, then after getting admitted to this PhD, you can also apply. You will be provided final offer, not the provisional offer. It's going to be final offer. Suppose there are some applicants who have not admitted to a PhD. Suppose you have just completed your master's degree and you want to pursue your PhD, and if you are going to be the first rank holder, then you can apply. But listen carefully, you will be given a provisional offer letter. First level is going to be provisional offer letter. I'm going to talk about this provisional offer letter in detail. In this provisional offer, you'll be asked to select the university of your interest or the research laboratory of your interest and the supervisor, and you have to write a little bit of your research proposal. Then after going in for all the scrutiny and evaluation, and if you reach the merit, or if you reach the level of the cutoff, then they can provide you this provisional offer letter. And after, if you receive this provisional offer letter, it has a validity period of 1 year. Within this 1 year of this period, you have to get admitted into a PhD in any of the programs, and then you have to submit the details of the supervisor and along with a CV and along with the research proposal that you are going to carry out. If after scrutiny and if you're going to get the cutoff perfectly, then you will be provided final offer. So if you are going to be a person who is admitted into a PhD, you'll be given a final offer directly. And if you are a person who has not admitted into a PhD, you'll be given a provisional offer. And after joining in a PhD, you'll be given a final offer. But this eligibility will not tell you that you are definitely going to get this PhD fellowship. So it is based on the cutoff and merit that goes over. Yes. The next one. This I already talked about. So provisional offer is made on the basis of this scrutiny. How do they go in for it? Academic merit. How good are you in your academics? So what was your rank? How many students are there? Minimum of 10 students. If you're going to compete, then they will provide you this. So how many students are there? And host institution. Where are you going to do your PhD? If you are going to do a PhD in a very reputed institution, then there are a lot of probability of getting this fellowship. And detailed research proposal by the subject committee. If you're going to have a very detailed, very innovative proposal, then this also matters, and this is going to fetch you this DST Inspire Fellowship. Yes. What's the difference between provisional offer and a final offer? I told you, provisional offer is given for people who have not admitted in a PhD. Just completed MSc into PhD. And final offer is for people who got admitted in PhD program. So they will be given directly a final offer and this provisional offer and then a final offer. Yes. So students who are not admitted, we already know they will be given a period of 1 year time to join any of the PhD programs. Yes, the next one, final offer. Students who are eligible for Inspire Fellowship and they should be admitted, they'll be given directly this final offer. Yes. Okay. What would be our designation? What would be my designation if I'm going to get this fellowship? Yes, you will be a JRF. Same applies for like CSIR again. You'll be a junior research fellow, like for 2 years, which will have a stipendship of about rupees 31,000 for 2 years. And later when you become a SRF, it's going to be 35,000. Yes. So there is no any direct entry into SRF. So you cannot become a SRF immediately. You have to work for 2 years as a JRF and then it will be upgraded into SRF. Yes. What is the fellowship amount? The same applies for CSIR, NET, or we can say the same applies for the other fellowship also. Here the JRF fellowship is for 2 years. We already know 31,000 per month, and SRF is rupees 35,000 for the next 3 years, we can say. And the contingency grant is usually rupees 20,000 for 1 year. Yes, the same applies for everything. And what are the documents that I need to submit? Yes, if you are one among them who is going to be a university first rank holder, this is a very good opportunity for you. So please make sure to watch it completely. First, you need to have your passport size photo. This is a mandatory one. All the application process is going to be through online. So you need to have your passport size photo and you can refer it. Yes, then you need to have your 10th mark sheets, which is mainly for the birth proof. And the next one is going to be mark sheet of all the education. You need to have your 12th mark sheets, your bachelor's mark sheets, your master's mark sheets, everything clumped up together in the form of PDF. And the next one, first rank certificate. This is very mandatory and this is very, very mandatory. If you are not an Inspire scholar, I told you if you have not availed SEEDS fellowship, SEEDS scholarships or SHE scholarship, then you need to have your first rank certificate. If you are going to be an Inspire scholar, no need to have this first rank certificate. And if you are working somewhere else in a company or wherever it is after completing your masters, then you need to provide your appointment letter that you've been appointed in this company. And suppose if you have enrolled in a PhD, what are the things? This is very important. If you got into a PhD program, but you still need a fellowship, and if you are going to be a first rank holder, then what are the things you need to have? You need to have the admission letter for your PhD, which is given from the university or the research institute where you've been working. And fee receipt, you might have paid your fees. That fee receipt is also very important. You have to provide that. The next one, the CV under whom you're working under, the PhD supervisor whom you're working under or the scientist whom you are working under, you need to provide the CV of them. An endorsement letter, this endorsement letter is actually given in the website. You have to download and then you need to get from the authority. Exactly. And then you have to submit it if you are admitted in a PhD. Suppose I've not enrolled in a PhD program, but I want to do PhD. Then what are the things you have to do? Yes, you can choose three choices of your university. You can have any university names or the institution where you want to work under. So you can put that in the check-in box and then brief tentative write-up. It's going to be a tentative write-up about what research are you more interested about. So you can just have a summary of it, and then you can upload it in the website. So these are the documents that's very important for applying for DST Inspire Fellowship in order to pursue your PhD. Yes. So now we have come to the conclusion of this DST Inspire Fellowship for pursuing PhD. Okay, I have completed my PhD. Do I have any opportunity through Inspire? Yes, you do have an opportunity, which is going to be Inspire Faculty Fellowship. This is after PhD. After PhD. And the main purpose is to encourage independent research, or we can say this is for postdoctoral fellowship. After your PhD, postdoctoral fellowship. Okay. Okay, who can apply? Let's talk about it. Indian citizen, yes, of course, all are Indian. All the Indian citizen can apply for this one. Yes, if you're belonging to science, if you're belonging to mathematics, if you're belonging to agriculture or any of these things from any recognized universities, then you are eligible to apply for this scholarship. Yes, the next one, those who have submitted So if you have completed your PhD, then you can apply. But I'm yet to submit my thesis. Can I apply? Yes, you can also apply if you're yet to submit your thesis. Those who have submitted their PhD thesis and are waiting for the PhD degree or the award, then you are also eligible to apply for this DST Inspire Faculty Award, or we can say Fellowship. What is the tenure period? Yes, the maximum period. Listen, this is the maximum period. But previously I told you for PhD 5 years, or it can be extensible, right? Yes. And this is 5 years and no further extension. There's no further extension over here if you want to do your postdoctoral fellowship. Yes. How many number of Inspire Faculty Fellowship are given every year? It's going to be 100. It's going to be 100 fellowship or postdoctoral fellowship are given by DST Inspire. Yes, it's a very nice opportunity if you are one among them who have completed your PhD. Next one. What's the upper age limit? Is there any age relaxation? Yes, the age limit is usually 32 years. It's going to be 32 years, but there is an age relaxation which is given. If it's going to be SC, or if you're belonging to SC, ST or a women candidate, then you have a relaxation for 37 years. And if there's going to be a person who is with disability, we can say, so they have a relaxation till 42 years. So if you are one among them, then you have a relaxation period. So you can look into it. How much is the fellowship amount? For postdoctoral fellowship, how much is the amount after your PhD? So it's going to be for 1 month, you'll be getting 1,25,000. Yes. And annual increment will also be given 2,000 and 35 lakh. And rupees 35 lakh, or we can say at the rate of rupees 7 lakh per year, will be given as a research grant to you. Yes. So this is for postdoctoral fellowship after your PhD. Yes. So we have talked about this DST Inspire in detail. So if you are studying school, if you are in your school, or if you have completed your 12th grade, or if you have completed your master's, and if you want to do your PhD, then you can take up this DST Inspire Fellowship for PhD, or you can also go in for this DST Inspire Faculty Award. So opportunities don't usually happen, and you have to create it. You create them. So today I was talking about a good opportunity that is before you. So please make sure to use that opportunity, because opportunity knocks once. So make use of it. So thank you all of you for your time. Thank you for joining. If you really like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Biotechnica. Thank you all of you for joining. We'll meet you in the next video.